On a good Thursday night for baseball in the Badger State, we're inside Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Zach Davies will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in this last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading off
under the
tonight
lights.
for St. Louis, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge
First
lead,
pitch,
double digits
7-11.
right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Stepping up now, Jed Jerko. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Davies has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
The
you have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss. Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed.
Fielder, number
a pitch
23,
away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Shaw gloves it. And nothing but a two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In is Christian Yelich. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters per average coming into this year.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice ball game.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that ball will stay there. And it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0. Number 6 in National League batting average.
This isn't this guy's favorite rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home run. Braun with the solo home run. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
In now, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman, Mike.
Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead. Into the box, Nathan Orr.
Nathan.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Oh, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
At the ball.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing.
Outside.
Not a good spot to be in.
It's 2-0 now. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he fouls this one off. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. 0-1 pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fouled away. There's a base hit on the line.
you'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Carpenter aboard here at first with nobody out. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And it could go either way now, I suppose. Shaw is under it, no problem, one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers.
The catcher,
and let's
4.
take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a throw over. Runner's back. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman, number 28.
Striding into the box, number 28. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia has it. Throwing the but a good scoop at first save when Arrow was decided to retire. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Zach Davies. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this game, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The St.
The
Louis
center
Cardinals
fielder,
attack you
number
on defense
6.
in this fashion.
Lorenzo.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him. 1-0. Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Braun. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Well, on the Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top four, and the Cardinals nothing.
Welcome back to Miller Park, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Brewers this season. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league, while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swinginess in their game.
All right, thanks,
Leading
Eddie.
off for St. Louis, the pitcher, number 18.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Carlos Martinez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First offering on its way. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 3, Jed Jerko.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's the third baseman, Jed Jerko now. pitch on the way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded by Moustakas. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mike Moustakas. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bader ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So digging in now, Nathan Orr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. First offering on its way. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Ozuna has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're in front 4-0. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning.
left fielder,
And if you
number
take a look there at the
23,
Cards' team leaders in that category. He's
Ozuna.
currently second best on the St. Louis roster. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely
Now
down around the bottom of the
baseman,
zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike two.
I got the count 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to go down.
No,
maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Harrison
Clearly no problems
Bader.
working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. DeYoung, runner at first with 2 gone. Now a move over to first.
He's safe.
Don't want to forget about it. The next 0-2 fouled off. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that
The
hit
catcher,
right there
number
extends
4,
his hit streak to 8.
Yadier
Are you aware of
Molina.
stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knee. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Standing in now, number 28. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Brewers are out in front, 4-1. Stepping into the box, Orlando Garcia.
One of the keys to securing a win is they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look
Ball
at a
one, no
first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Into the box now, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Davies.
Standing in, Zach Davies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 28 is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
All right, thanks,
The
Heidi.
pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And he misses with it 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Cardinals pitcher out there with a 1-2 count. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he lays off for ball 1. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second
The
out.
third baseman, number 3, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it 4-1. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Kane. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Lorenzo Kane.
First delivery to him on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler, but he won't get there. It falls in. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single. We'll take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the... Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Damn, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's good set it, D'Lo. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. This one's down to third. And that's through into left. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, D'Lo, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single.
Baseman.
Bases are loaded, yet no runs are scored.
Yeah, that's
Now pitching for St.
You have
Louis.
to eliminate the noise, man. Just try driving the guy to third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Tyler Lyons is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in now, Nathan Orr. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Riding in once again, Travis Shaw in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. Batting .500, 5 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stepping in, singled his last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Matt Carpenter.
Outside,
that's take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1-0 delivery. Left side, but well fouled. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. One there. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Brewers 6 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Orlando Garcia, and will try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
Garcia.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
First pitch fastball runs a bit too high, it's ball 1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Now in the box, Manny Pena hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is you jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Bader calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Milwaukee. The pitcher, Zach Davies.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Davies, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss here. He's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 6-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Harrison Bader. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. On its way is pitch number 75. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. King is under it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina, a hit in 2 tries so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 28.
Digging in now, number 28. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this?
Rounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Up next for the Cardinals, the pitcher, Tyler
Jose Martinez
please.
will look for some
Pinch hitting
two-out
for the
magic here
Cardinals.
as he'll pinch hit
Number
with 2
38,
gone and a runner at first.
Jose Martinez.
For the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. Swing and a liner. Foul. 264 is average entering play. 11 home runs and 29 driven in. Step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Traditional. It's 6-1.
Ladies
Sean
and gentlemen,
Gilmartin
your
is on his
attention,
way
please.
into the ball game now. As he'll
Now
be making
pitching
his
for St.
50th
Louis,
appearance of the year.
number 36, Sean Gilmartin.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. Let's see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box, Christian Yelich.
Nope.
Watch
Ball
one miss
1.
up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no
He's had a
strike.
great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Gilmartin. California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. King gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is right there, one down.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Kane isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he is out at 3rd. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into houses, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As we 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters' meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging a ground ball to 3rd. Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Milwaukee leads it 8-1. Digging in to try it again, Dexter Fowler. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. Fowler around 2nd. He's headed for 3rd. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
No balls and 1 strike. just misses off the inside for ball one. Fowler at third with nobody out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. The 1-2 hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
In now, Paul DeYoung. Last time through was a base hit. The pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23,
2 strikes,
Marcell
and he just got it off the end of the
Ozuna.
bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. No balls and a strike to count. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Brewers lead it 8-2. Digging in, Travis Shaw, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Bader moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. So striding in, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets a soft grounder for the out.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Line drive that's going to be caught out there. It's short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Digging in, Matt Carpenter is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The first
I think
baseman.
he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And a miss on the fat 9.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So striding forward now, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
0-2.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Orr is there. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Cardinals are down to their final out now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And Molina's aboard with base hit.
Now batting, number 28.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 28. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. Go to first here in time for the final out. And the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-2 tonight's final. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Davies records his 14th winning decision of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Carlos Martinez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show, or find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 3 men.